Hello everyone, it is Pat with our Oracle card reading and messages for this week coming up, starting with today the 14th and going into right into the end of the week around the 19th of August. So we're in our midpoint in August, and as I mentioned before in a previous reading, there's a lot going on astrologically this month with lunar eclipse that we just had, and there's a solar eclipse that's a big event in our country here in the United States. And this weekend, we actually also just went into Mercury retrograde. And I can tell you, today has been the day of technical difficulties, which often happens during Mercury retrograde. But we'll just keep at it until it works. So I'm hoping that this filming, I've already actually started to try and film this reading today a couple times. I was outside. As you know, I like to be outside with the plants and the fairies, but it just wasn't working out there today. So I came back inside and just put some greenery in front of me. So we'll move forward with the reading in that way. So I had already picked out I had already started and got some cards for today. And the one that, as you know, I always pick an Archangel Oracle card deck from the Archangel Oracle card deck to see what Archangel is working with us this week, what their messages for us, and to give us kind of a heads up as to what's going on this week or what we need to be paying attention to. So, and Jophiel popped out again for us, and with this message of clear your space. So this can, in our upcoming week, this is a message about paying attention to both physically clearing and energetically clearing your space. Okay, there's energetically clearing your space. It can be like using sage or freshening up a room somehow, or calling in the angels like Jophiel and Archangel Michael to energetically clear the space. But in some way, it's about tuning into your environment, all right, and the space around you, and clearing up the clutter, whether it's, to free up space in your mind by clearing out, thought clutter, by going outside, spending some quiet time, whether it's physical clutter in your environment, energetic clutter in your energy space. It's time to clear it out, all right, because that allows new things to come in. And especially if you might be feeling stuck in some way, clearing out energetically and physically can help you to feel like things are freed up to move forward, okay? So, an angel, Jophiel is the angel of beauty, both in the sense of beautifying our thoughts and uplifting us. She has a strong purpose in uplifting our energy, and or provides a lot of help to us that way, including lifting up and beautifying our thoughts, as well as helping us to beautify our environments, which always, uplifts us, uplifts our spirit. So she's I've called on her many times and listened to meditations with her. And the lovely thing that comes out of it is you get all these great ideas about how to beautify your space and where to donate your stuff or help with recycling it, what have you. So, and anyways, so this is a theme coming up for this week. Focus on clearing out your space. And it's probably indicated because there's new things coming in. All right, it's preparation for the new to come in. All right, so I pulled from a few different of the card decks today, so there's random messages coming in. But for the beginning of our week, I went for the mermaids and Archangel Michael, because there's so much going on in our world right now. With the events that just happened in Virginia, there's a lot of earthquake and volcano activity going on. There's just, it's a time of a lot of, I guess rising up is what I would say. There's a lot of anger energy around. I mean, there's a lot of people standing up for really good things, too, alongside these events that are happening. Excuse me. So for the mermaids, they wanted us to know, and this is going into the beginning of the week, that we are being helped, okay? Whatever you're struggling with, whatever our country or our world is struggling with right now, we are being helped behind the scenes in ways that we are not possibly able to. Pardon me, I got a tickle. So going into the beginning of the week, this is a card about support. You are being supported. You are being helped. There are people who have your back, whether you are aware of it or not. So have faith in that, and they want to let you know that going into the week, and to remember to be open and willing to receive that help. But when this card shows up, it's usually something that I found that there's help going on behind the scenes that I'm not aware of. Maybe people working on my behalf, or groups of people praying or working together to help others in ways that aren't necessarily being seen in the mainstream media or that we know about. So trust in that. You personally, and you is in our global you and our nationwide you, are being helped. Okay? So let's see what other messages come up for us. Let's call on Archangel Michael and his deck to see what else comes our way. Archangel Michael, what do you wish us to know going into this week? We ask for your help and protection. All right, nothing's jumping out at the moment. Okay, so we got a believe and trust message from him. All right, so this is a little bit about having blind faith, and you can ask Michael to work with your energy to help increase your faith and your belief and your trust. Okay. He's got his sword there right in the middle of it, and there's a beautiful, golden view down the road in this picture. Okay, and he's asking you, or as far as what comes up in the middle of the week, it's about putting your faith in your belief and your trust in the divine, and using your power to believe and trust in yourself as well, and for moving forward in new areas. Okay, believe and trust that the world is moving forward in a good way. Sometimes when these incidences of violence come up and uprising, it stimulates fear in a lot of us, and worry and concern about our future, and what it's going to be like for our children, and the children who are in the world right now. Okay, but it is being made into a better place. There's always times in life where we face strife and difficulties, and the coping skills that we develop to deal with those make us stronger. Okay, and stronger, more compassionate. They help us to move forward in new ways. So believe and trust in yourself, and believe and trust in the goodness of people. All right, because there's a lot more good out there than there is awful. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. That one flipped right out for the end of the week here. And it says, your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. So it's about believing and trusting in the guidance that you're getting, the inner nudges, the inner messages about directions that are important for you to go in, about the people around you. Always trust your insight and your instincts. So it also indicates that you're aware that you've been getting some intuitive guidance to move in a certain direction. Maybe it's in the direction of a new career or a move to a new location. You've been getting some inner guidance about that. And it's letting you know that it's real. It is trustworthy guidance. You might have gotten an idea about some kind of new song or a book or a program that you want to launch. And it's, again, letting you know that guidance, that idea is trustworthy, and it's safe to move forward with it. So, towards the end of the week, we're looking at trusting what's our own intuition, our own ideas, and moving forward with them. Okay? It's a more learning to believe and trust more in yourself. Again, it's an amplification of that message. So, as ideas come to you, write them down. or record them, however, whatever works for you. So anyway, that's how the end of our week goes. And we'll pull one more. Let's see. Let's pull one more mermaid to finish off our week. So many people go to the beaches on the weekend, and mermaids, okay. So this is interesting that comes up, and it's mother healing. And what's interesting about this is that our intuitive side is the more maternal side of our nature. It's our receptive side. So it involves healing a bit of that, our openness and receptivity. And it can be, in a very real way, as you're coming into the weekend, that you're healing around issues related to a mother or mother figure that you had. Either you're maybe grieving the loss of her passing, grieving the loss of a relationship that you wished you had with her. In some way, there's issues coming up for you there. Maybe you yourself are longing to be a mother in some way, and maybe it's not, you're having a difficult time with that, becoming a mother. So it's about healing these issues related to mother in whatever way it's in your life. So have faith in that too, because healing that can open up a lot of it opens up a lot in your compassion and healing abilities. So anyways, those are our messages for this week. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I always appreciate your viewership and the lovely comments that many of you leave for me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I look forward to speaking with you again soon. Take care, everyone.